Hello, welcome to Playcard Environmental Education Center. My name is Ben Abercrombie. This is Al the alligator. If your students come by, you may get a chance to get hands-on with animals such as alligators and snakes. We also teach about the outdoors and nature and all the wilderness activities that we have in our center. We have a beautiful bottomland hardwood forest. We have a gorgeous blackwater swamp, as well as one of the most unique wildlife museums in the southeast. Come out and learn hands-on about nature and stay forever wild. The trick with learning at Playcard Center is it takes learning out of the book, out of the digital world, and it puts it into the real world, where kids can learn hands-on in a real setting. That is so critical to today's children. A lot of children have very little contact with nature, as you and I may have. But this provides that critical developmental link between nature and the children. Now, behind us, as you can see, this is a gorgeous habitat. They have the opportunity to come in here and catch creatures. In kindergarten, they come along the swamp and they go in the forests and they do what's called sensing science. They learn about all of their senses, from their smell, their touch, their taste, and how to use those to explore nature. In first grade, we do budding botanists. Budding botanists is all about plants, how seeds disperse, how the leaves change, all the different plants, and how wildlife adapts to the plant communities at Playcard. Third grade is animal adaptations. Animal adaptations is first started in our Wildlife Museum, where we have one of the finest collections of wildlife in the southeast. We study them there, and then we go outdoors learning about the animal adaptations around Environmental Education Center. Fourth grade, we study habitats, how the different components of the habitats all fit together to create ecosystems is fifth grade. So from kindergarten all the way through fifth grade, it's all hands-on outdoors. Once they get 7th through 8th grade, they go outdoors and they do inquiry-based studies on nature and the environment. 9th grade through 12th grade, they get to go kayaking. They get to go learning hands-on using pH meters, balancing scales, lots of different scientific instruments. They also use the nets and very similar things they do with the younger students. Everything is hands-on. The trick is getting the students directly involved with nature, because that is the critical developmental link that is missing from today's youth. We have 2.5 miles of trails. We have a beautiful habitat to learn nature hands-on. This is the swamp ferry that was built cooperatively by Coastal Carolina University, Horry County School students, as well as the Boy Scouts of America. Playcard has a very unique teepee village with a zip line right over the top of it. It's where we kayak, it's where we camp overnight with students from 3rd grade higher. We've had all the way up to college level students camp with us. We also offer summer camp programs at a very reduced cost for students and their parents. It's a very unique opportunity to learn hands-on about your students as well as about nature. Camps feature teamwork and science interwoven hand in hand. At Playcard, we have a 6-element low and 6-element high ropes course. We also have a lot of ways that kids can learn hands-on and have the ability to interact with nature like they're playing. Just because it looks like they're playing, that doesn't mean they're not learning. I tell you what, when you're playing, sometimes you're learning at your most fast and efficient rate possible. Just like swinging on this rope right here. You're learning in the 3-dimensional world, and that takes playing. You've got to get outside and learn hands-on. We need to learn from our children as well as teach them as adults. We have a lot to learn from our kids, and the number one thing is we need to play more and love this earth that we live on. We have an authentic, hand-built pioneer log cabin that was built by teachers in 1996. We use this pioneer cabin on our special event days such as Swamp Fest, during Baby Animal Day in the spring that teaches kindergarten and first graders developmental cycles of animals. And we have a lot of unique volunteer support that helps build our different programs. If you are interested in any type of community service work from any area of the community, or if you're interested in teaching children about the outdoors, get in touch with me at area code 843-756-1277. We'd love to see your community group or your school come out on a field trip or volunteer to get hands-on and learn about nature outdoors. For Playcard Environmental Education Center, I'm Ben Abercrombie.